Greetings, Derek DeBrosse from Munitions Law Group, munitionsgroup.com. It's been a while, everybody. Sorry it's been so long. We've just been busy. Coming to you actually quickly because 2021-08F, the final rule regarding arm braces, was just published. And there's a couple things that I wanted to discuss about, getting a lot of questions. So basically, it did what we all kind of expected in the industry. It's essentially, I wouldn't say making illegal arm braces, but what it's doing is if you have an arm brace attached to a quote-unquote rifle or quote-unquote pistol, it does, according to the ATF, make it into a short-barrel rifle subject to the National Firearms Act regulations of 1934. With that said, some highlights that you should be aware of is one, you have a 120-day grace period from the date of final publication to register that without tax. There's a tax forbearance period for the 120 days and without inscription. Now, if you have a trust, you would have to prove that the trust actually already owned the gun prior to transfer. Prior to the final rule being published. ATF's position on that is if it's not put into the trust yet and the new rule comes out, well, it's already NFA out, it'd be multiple transfers. So you would have to pay $200 to get it into a trust unless it's already owned by the trust as a non-NFA item. So that's something to keep in mind. And as far as these arm braces go and their logic, if you guys remember about a year or two ago maybe, there was a leak of an original proposed rule that had I think it was form 4999 if I remember correctly. But there was a form ATF was going to use at a point system to determine whether or not your gun was an SBR. That is not the case anymore. It's just a general analysis. It's pretty broad. Basically, anything that has any surface area that can be used against your shoulder is likely going to be considered a SBR if it's attached to a rifle. And remember that if you are caught with one of these things after the rule takes effect and the courts do uphold the rule, which is questionable at this point based on constitutional arguments, that it is an NFA violation, you are in illegal possession of it, it is a criminal violation, and it's punishable by up to 10 years in federal prison. So with that, just keep in mind that you need to carefully consider your options. You can obviously remove the barrel, put a longer barrel on it, you can destroy the gun, you can hand it over to ATF, or you can simply register the gun. ATF's put out actually some pretty good guidance on this, so you can make the decision what you want to do. But keep your ears open and keep your eyeballs on YouTube. There may be some lawsuits coming. I'm sure there will from some really good pro-Second Amendment organizations, and there may be some sort of stay put on enforcement of that order. With that said, as always, I'm here for you guys, and just remember to be safe and carry on. Thank you.